Hey, fuckers. So I was just sitting here singing a song, and when I got done singing my song, Spirit is like, I need you to convey a message right now. So whoever you are in this collective, you're scrolling right now on social media looking at readings. So what does this person need to know in here at this time, Spirit? What does this person need to know in here at this time? Okay. Whoever you are, you're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling abandoned. You feel lonely. You're at a loss. You're sad. But you haven't given up hope. You still have your determination. You have your gumption. You have that just desire to get past. You're going to stand your ground with whatever this is. You're not going to let anybody walk all over you. You're nobody's doormat. But you're still feeling a little sad. And I can feel your sadness. It's deep within your heart. And look, there's 5 wands. I feel like you're conflicted over this heartbreak. I feel like your heart's breaking, okay? I'm not going to lie. I feel like your heart is like broken in 2. You're very conflicted over it because this is not you. You things bounce off of you. No problem. Like, shit happens and you move past it. No problem. You move on next, But this is one of those types of situations that you cannot just go next without feeling the hurt. It's nothing that you did. Nothing you did wrong. And I'm feeling your emotions because you don't feel like it's fair. It isn't that you didn't do anything wrong. This person did something to you. Somebody did something to you. It wasn't fair, it wasn't right, and you didn't deserve it. But you're going through it nonetheless. Yeah. You just want to move on. Whatever happened here, Spirit's showing me with the 6 of Swords, this was necessary. It needed to happen. I don't know why. But Spirit says that was the necessary rite of passage. This is something that you needed to be able to move on with your life. As hard as it is something that you need to do to move on. To go into a different direction, put whatever this is, whatever it was, behind you. So that you can start over with something new. Maybe a new environment, maybe a new job, maybe a new house, maybe a new direction, a new state, a new city. You might be moving soon. Who knows? But there's the Queen of Wands reversed. That's confirmation. Okay? You're frustrated. You're upset. You might even feel like you want to do something vicious to get back at someone, For those of you that might be in a situationship, if your person's married, you might want to tell their wife everything that they're doing behind their back. You might want to be vicious and just, But it's not you. That's not who you are, right? And you know that. You're like, no, I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to be the bigger person. I'm not going to do anything stupid, malicious. Because remember, anything you do malicious comes back to you in triple fold. It's called karma. You put out negativity in the world, it comes back to you in triple fold. You put out positivity in the world, it comes back to you in triple fold. So, this situation, whatever it is, wasn't fair to you. It was obviously a masculine energy that is quite brutal, okay, brutally honest, can be very cutthroat, can say things that they don't really think about people's feelings in that process. This could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. It's somebody who's very smart, very emotionally avoidant, strategic. Anything that they do, any move that they make is very strategic, like a chess game. Again, this person can be very brutally honest and not think about your feelings when they're saying it. And I do feel like you felt the need to stand your ground with this person. And I feel like this person maybe hurt your feelings a great deal, okay? Maybe they misconstrued something and said something that they didn't really know the situation. They're just talking outside their neck, whatever the case. But the Magician here is you manifesting this whole thing to be over. I feel like Spirit, has been trying to warn you with this situation, but you've been kind of ignoring it because you were kind of letting your heart take over, your feelings take over, your desires take over, and not listening to your intuition at the time. I do feel like there's a lot of hidden agendas here with this King of Swords. I feel like this King of Swords was strategically trying to accomplish something with you and it didn't work out, so that now they've got sour grapes, now they're being assholes. But with the Page of Cups, yeah, I feel like emotionally you're very unbalanced at this moment simply because of this situation. I feel like with the Knight of Cups reversed, the Lovers reversed, yeah, this is definitely a romantic situation that ended badly. But again, you've been trapped up in this situation for a while, so Spirit's showing me 8 years, 7, 8 years, almost a decade maybe. But it's time. It's finally time for you to break free from this situation. Shit-tuation. Yes, I said it right. Shit-tuation. Okay? This has been a shit show for you. And I do feel like you're frustrated, you're jealous, you're having all these ill feelings, and you so want to do something malicious, like I said with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Wands reversed. I feel like you want to do something to hurt this person. Really, really hurt. But you know what? It's not worth it. It ain't worth it. Even if you do come forward and tell their spouse or their girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever they're with, what they've done, it doesn't matter. That does not matter. Nothing you say or do is going to change who they are and what they do. They're still going to do it. They're just going to find more strategic ways, better manipulative ways, sneaky ways to do what they do. The only thing you're going to do is hurt yourself. Okay? Hurt yourself in more ways than you think. No, not because this person's going to do something, or no, not because, it's because triple fold, baby. Karma triple fold. And even if anything else, when all the smoke clears, you have to deal with you and accept you for what you've done and the guilt of what you've done. Because you're going to be guilty. You're going to feel guilty because you're not this person. You're not malicious. You're not mean. You don't do this kind of shit. You're just angry. Okay? It's time to just recognize, look, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, what you don't realize is you're the winner in here. You are the winner. You're the victorious one, because you're going to be the one that's going to move on past this. You're going to be the one that's going to put it in the rear view. You're going to be the one that's going to break free. You're going to be the one who's going to come out victorious. You're going to be the one that positivity, optimism, and good things are going to come back to you in triple fold. I love you, and I hope this helps.